Hello everyone, my name is Shadow and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. So yesterday we built this pretty big, I would say, miner to get resources, got a bunch of uranium and removed the mountain nearby our base. Some lag. So today I want to actually start building some big facilities for production and other stuff, maybe a hangar. So basically what I want to do is turn this crater into just a giant city with spaceport and other stuff. That is hopefully what we get by the end of this playthrough. Or at least this is the one major project we have right now. I don't know if I will complete it, but hopefully I will. Yeah. So we have this flat area that looks much more better than having a mountain. Base doesn't look too good outside because, well, it was encased into a rock, and that's why we didn't need to make any exterior, but now we do. Why is this broken? Why is this broken? Oops, that's weird, I guess. Maybe we damaged it with a miner when we were removing terrain. Let's see how is our uranium doing in the refineries. Still refining. Great, how much left? Still a lot. Still a crap ton of uranium to refine. A lot of uranium in the reactor. Well, that is great. We won't need uranium in anytime soon. What we should get probably is we should get some more iron. We have... how much iron we have? A lot already, but still getting a little bit more shouldn't be that big of a problem. But I don't know if I need it because I got a huge stock of steel plates inside the base. So yeah, let's just start planning out the facility. So I set up a drone that can be controlled remotely by me and just serve as a spotlight. Pretty good. You just get lit up area that you can build in. Not really useful for me, but pretty good for recording stuff, so you will see a little bit better. Here we go. About half of the tower is built. Took a while to figure out how I want to build it, but here we go. Black and white, like this. It looks pretty cool, I would say. I remember, like, I don't know, a few months ago, I think, I hosted a Minecraft server. Yeah, this is a little bit off topic, but I had an underwater base and it was built in the same style, white and the black outside. Yeah, so that was pretty fancy. I still actually have the world, so if I want to do it, I could probably host the server again, and people who I played with will probably join too. Probably. But I don't want to do that, at least for now. Yeah, but so far I like this. 8 refineries, each of them has speed modules. I will add 8 more here. There will be 16 refineries in this module in total. The back part looks a little bit flat. I will think if I can add some more of these black parts, like right here and here. but I don't want to go overboard with them too. Yeah, I think for now it looks pretty good. When I will finish it, I will maybe add some more details if there won't be enough, but I think on the sides it's more than enough. And also a little bit more off topic, the base was like kind of modular, like modules, each of them had some stuff in it, and the walkways between them. I should probably build this base in the same style. It would look pretty good. So for example, I will connect a pathway that is airtight here, something here, so yeah, and it makes it pretty easy to separate the work, and you won't get confused with what you want to build first, and after that, and after that. Let's see, we can separate also assembler room, storage room, reactor room, and living quarters. That's what we can separate the base into. That should probably work out totally fine. Will take some time to build, but it's coming out great. Yeah, I really like how builds look in here. The textures on them is pretty good. Also, refineries look pretty cool, and it's nice to have actually proper hitboxes, because Imperion, well, let's not actually talk about Imperion anymore, because you already know how broken it is. Also, I wonder, should we use vanilla colors provided for this build or not? Just, I don't know if it will work better or not. Let's see how much difference between this one and this one. Not a lot actually. This one is a little bit darker, but I think it looks better. And the white, mine was a little bit bluish. I mean, there's not that much of a difference. This is just a little bit more darker, and this one is a little bit more wider. So yeah, this or this or this. It does not look bad actually. There's a darker palette, but I don't want to use it. I think most of the builds use light palette in the game. Let's check, for example, on this pirate ship, if we were to compare this green to that green. Okay, so this one uses darker green, but what about the gray? Gray. Darker gray. Okay, so it's a little bit confusing. Some ships are more darker and some are more brighter. And what color shade of white is this? This one is whiter white. So I guess those are not that consistent. But it's better to have a default color palette to use, because every time you reload on server, it resets. Not happens in single player, but still, if I would want to play on server sometime, that would be annoying. So let's see what is better, shade of white switch back to this one. This white that is more darker, more of a grayish. It looks more like this that I used. This white is too white. And what about this black? How black it is? Is it? This black is really black, like really dark. And I want to use gray and not black. So yes, if you use this and this, it will work out totally fine. Yeah. So let's use these colors then for the build. Let's see if we just... Okay, no point of return. Boom. Well, there's not that much of a difference really between those colors. So I don't really mind that. So yeah, let's now paint this again with this color, more of a grayish. Also these colors, it's pretty interesting how they match perfectly. This one is 85 and this one is 15%. So if you add them and divide by 2, you get 50%, which is perfect match. Okay, perfect. Almost thought for a second that this wouldn't paint because it's... you can't reach it like that. But you can. I wonder how is my base on Earth doing. Probably all of the uranium that I got in there refined already, so if I return back there, I will get free 250 uranium or so, I think. Painting in here is really interesting. Yeah, you can see this looks really flat. So I wonder if it... let's just paint everything first of all. Okay, here we go. Let's work on the back part of the building. So if we just remove this, all of this... oh no, not remove. Stupid me. Okay, right color. Here we go. Let's place this all back. Forgot that we don't need to remove anything on the back. We just need to place some half slopes, not slopes, half light armor blocks. Okay, here we go. Steel plates. Okay, excuse me, what the heck is that? Okay, I thought it was a huge station in the space that was being drawn. Oh my god. Yeah, it looks like a huge station, doesn't it? Okay, no, this was stupid. Okay, so if we place it like this, let's weld it up so we can see better how it will look. I think it looks too busy. So that's not what we want to have. We want just... not want, we can just build like this, do some fancy styling. Okay, my windows are freaking out. Time to close them up. Okay, this looks weird. This might look cool, but I don't like it. I like when stuff is symmetrical and not winky wonky everywhere. Except this I don't like. It looks like it's a huge station in the space. Really, doesn't it? Around yours. If you stay stationary, and yeah, it looks like a huge station far away. But if you move, you see that it's close. So funny. Okay, if we place just like this, well done. If only we had quarter block, but well, we don't have it, so we need to figure out another way. Nope, this looks too sick. Super sick. Not what we want. Okay, did I grind down? Nope. Yeah, I'm confuzzled. Really confused. What if we just place this like that? Will it look good? Well, there should be a way without really big changes to make it look more detailed and prettier and fancier. Kinda like it. What if we place this like that? And here, boom, boom. Build up. No. Not like that. Running clone jetpack. Okay, let's. Yep, this one I grind it down accidentally. I like it. Also, there will be a huge flat, not huge, just 3 by 4 blocks in the middle here when I built the other half of the build. So now we got about 2 blocks here. After that we have 4 blocks here again. So it will go like 4, 2, 4, 2. Actually seems to work out pretty good. So, and it doesn't cost a lot of resources just to place this like that. Okay, how do we do it right here? We don't have a shape for that. Actually, we have, if we just build it like... come on, orient properly. This might work out fine. Oh. I mean, it doesn't go a little bit further than other parts, but it doesn't look bad either, because if I lift it up a little bit, it will just look like a spike. And I don't want my refinery tower look like a Doomcast. And I think this just works totally fine for me. Ah, come on the last part. To run out like that, always annoying. Okay, steel plates. Here we go. Yep, so that's one more design issue worked out. Now we can finish building the refinery. There will be 4 by 2 block space in here. We can build some ladders here. Great. I think this game is really suited for modular designs, because you can just slap a projector and just project a corridor here, for example, and just weld it up with a huge welding ship almost instantly. And just expand and expand and expand, just like that. That is probably would be so easy, I mean. Yeah. Look at that stairway. It looks so cool. I don't know, I just like that many stairs. I don't think it will serve me a purpose in this build, but it looks cool. Okay, I need to finish other half of it and add some lights. This is great. This is really great. I like how it looks. Oh my god! I just grinded down some blocks and this piece of build just got yeeted. Okay, is everything here? Yep, seems intact. Nothing to worry about, really. A lot of scrap, but that is scrap. Stuff isn't going great. Went to mine iron, died, lost my inventory, and also accidentally blew up in front of the ship. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, we are now overloaded and we won't be able to land. So I'm going to park nearby the gravity field, do some repairs, maybe slap some more thrusters on it, and after that land. The only good thing is that we got a crap ton of iron. That should be plenty. As I said, it's really easy to get resources in this game, it's hard to refine them. But hopefully with this huge refinery it will be at least a bit more faster than before. Yeah. Stuff is not going great. Well, most of the stuff is going great, but right now, this moment is not good. Here we go. Less than 100 meters from the gravity field. Perfect. We should be able to get a new set of tools and make some repairs on the ship now. GPS, flying ship. Okay, so let's see what we need actually. Control panel. How bad are we wrecked? Oh boy. 4 thrusters destroyed. 1 gyroscope, 1 cargo container. Okay, not that big of a problem really. I just need a new set of tools. And after that I should be able to repair it pretty easily. Hopefully at least. It's really nice to live nearby the moon. Literally half of a minute to go to the surface from the orbit. Just needed a lot of iron to finish all of this. Refineries are really heavy on iron. Okay, let's see, do we have enough platinum? Yep, sure we have. Sure we do. Elite grinder, welder, automatic rifle, sure. Um, and ammo. Nope. Automatic rifle and ammo. Yep, we have that much platinum. Some ghost terrain. Nothing to worry about. Can I see the ship from here? Yep, I see the ship. I even see it burning. That is so cool. We are about to touch down. Brace for impact. Okay, we are burning off the landing pad a little bit. Just come on, rotate. I can make it. I can make it. Yes! Whew. Okay, this got destroyed. Let's remove all of this. Fix this. Whew. This was crazy. Whew. Hopefully I won't repeat that anytime soon, because that was not enjoyable at all. Okay, now let's repair everything and get our iron and be happy with it. Oh no! Oh no! This miner just shed stone all over the base. Oh no! Why? This is so funny. We literally got tons of stone now all around us. This episode is keeping getting better and better. Look at all these speed modules. Majestic, isn't it? Okay, now I need to just weld up the wall, and that will be the refinery finished. I don't know about the design on the top, maybe I will change it later, but other than that, I like it. And just like that, the exterior is finished. It looks pretty cool. I like that style. Let's just talk. Here we go. Big refinery. 16 refineries with 4 speed modules each. Speed modules, not yield modules. I don't have enough resources for that. Here we go. Might put some lights in here. But look at that. That is so cool. To look at all of these refineries. Yeah. This is really cool. I wonder why do we have lights in here? Yeah, so it should be fully dark. I don't know. We can probably disable this control. Disable the lights. Yep, now it's dark. Those lights were probably phasing through the blocks. Oh wow, it's absolute darkness in here. Only me and my suit. That is so cool. And darkness. And light. Hooray. So cool. Okay, it's working on uranium. These refineries should probably be removed. But until I got this base fully working, I won't do anything to this one probably. Let's see how much. Oh my god, that's a lot of uranium. That's plenty of uranium. Should be enough for at least some time. I don't know what else could I add to make design a little bit better. I think it looks pretty good already. Something is missing, I don't know. Maybe I'm too used to texturing everything in Empyrean that these untextured walls are just a little bit not textured for me, but I think I will get used to it. Much more easier when you don't need to texture everything and and you don't have a lot of blocks that you don't use. Yeah. Great. Can't wait to see where I will be in a month. Shipbuilding, not now, probably later. First of all, we need to build a big enough base, so I will be satisfied with that. Yeah. I like building bases more than ships, really. But both of these activities are pretty fun, if you really think about it. This game looks really nice. The lighting in here is pretty good. I mean, it's just a brick encased in this black grid, but it looks pretty cool. Should I leave the top like that? Does that look good? Oh my god, look at it, look at the shadow. Probably should leave the top like that. It doesn't look bad, so I guess there's no need to do anything to it right now. I should probably relog to remove this phantom voxel. Unknown signal. I'm not interested in that. Okay, what is the time? Still got an hour more to record. Or I could finish right now. I haven't been to yours in a while. It's really depressing to live in this I mean, not great. Well, it's great, but also great. In this grey terrain. Got asteroids above us. Basically everything is 30 kilometers, 40 or so above the base. I should start working on a mining rig that... Oh no, that doesn't need to go to space. That is just vertically descends into the earth, to the ground, into the soil of the moon. That is also a good project to work on. Should close this crap here. I mean, I could go to Earth right now, but there's nothing to do for me there. Basically, over a few days has been thinking on a good design for a ship. I think I came up with one. So when we will get a good enough ship construction facility, we will start working on it. Because really, there's not a lot of stuff to explore it here. Something that is fun, I think, will be to build a really speedy rover and go to Mars and ride around there. I think it's pretty flat, at least what I have seen from others' videos. Also, Alien Planet may be pretty interesting to visit. Haven't seen a lot of it. So a tunnel here, I will connect it probably. After that, so the best stuff to do is to have just a tunnel that goes into here, and a long tunnel here, or corridor, not tunnel, corridor here with connections to all of the other facilities like mines and storages and other stuff. So yeah, if I construct it here, that will probably be good. We could build a glass dome somewhere to look in the space around us. Let's disable the signals, they are annoying. Also, I need to build a little bit more bigger grinder to be able to disassemble all of the wreckages fast, because that is one of the best ways to get the resources, like a lot of them. Also, we got an actual asteroid full of ice 30 kilometers above our base, so if we go there, we can easily get a lot of ice to power a hydrogen fueled ship, if we will build ever one. Because right now all of my ships are working on iron thrust, and it's a little bit painful to refine a lot of platinum on 1111 settings. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty slow even with speed modules to refine all of this ore. So yeah, reactor room, storage facility, assembly facility, living quarters. That's 4 rooms already. What else can we? Ship construction and hangar. For smaller ships, we can add that repair bay, as it is a big structure, and an outside shipyard for big ships. Also, at some point, we will build an orbital tether to the space, so we could connect ships more easily, even if they don't have enough thrust to fly in gravity. Yeah, that is a really nice addition. Would be actually. Let's see, even if we build it by using just by conveyors. Okay, one of them needs 3 or 400 iron ingots. Nickel is not a lot of it. Okay, so 400. If the space is about 3 kilometers and one block is about 2.5 meters, we will need to get 400 blocks to go 1 kilometer, and that means 1200 to go 3 kilometers. Oh, okay, so if we just build only conveyors, we will need less than 500,000 of iron ingots. I don't know, about 450, I think, thousand. And we also would want to encase it in like steel blocks. So if we just, for example, I don't know, encase it in steel, oops, not steel, light armor block needs like that. Okay, so that will definitely take a few million iron to build, but that shouldn't be a problem really. The biggest problem is to load it up and to build. But after that we will be able to transfer resources to the base without needing to land on the planet, which is taking a long time. And we could build a big ship, not worrying about any thruster limits. But yeah, I think this is a good place to end this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. As you can see, we are making more progress and not just staying in one place. and I will see you tomorrow in the next episode, where we'll continue expanding our facility, and hopefully we will soon turn this um, um okay, 1 second. We'll turn this engineering facility into an engineering complex. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode tomorrow. Like, subscribe. I release videos every day, and yeah, goodbye.